Good morning. I'm here. Hello, hello. Let me explain what's going to happen today while the music plays. We are going to be watching the movie Morning Departure. It's a 1950s black and white drama? I don't know. All I know is that on Michael Caine's Wikipedia page, this is listed as the first movie he ever appeared in. Now, whether or not he's actually in the movie, we'll see. Because he's not credited. He had to have been like 20-something. And possibly just an extra with no speaking role. We'll see. Now, you'll notice, on screen, there is no movie. That is because I do not own the rights to anything I'm going to show today. And this movie is British, which means they don't adhere to the United States copyright laws. And I don't know how British copyright law works in the slightest. So I'm not going to risk it. If you want to watch this movie, there are ways that you can watch the movie. It's not available on streaming, I don't think, outside of like South Korea or something strange. So go ahead, find this movie. If you just Google Morning Departure 1950 where to watch, you probably come across it, okay? That's the most guidance I'm going to give you, because legally I'm not going to help you locate the location of a movie that you should realistically be paying the full $40 or whatever it is on Amazon to get a physical copy of this movie in the big 2.6, and then whatever a freaking DVD player costs now. Excuse me. All right. I need to go through and pause all of my feeds. We're gonna wait just a little bit. Get your copy of the movie going. I believe the movie is like an hour and 40 minutes. 1 hour 40 minutes is the runtime I've got here in front of me. I know nothing about this movie besides the fact that it's a black and white, possibly drama, sailor-ish, like sailor-themed movie, possibly featuring the presence of Michael Caine in some scene. That's all I got. I'm gonna when I play the movie, I'm gonna put the time on screen so people who just jump in can like sync up whatever copy they're watching. Hopefully, get it close enough. And we'll do a bit of a live reaction, but you only get the reaction because that's what we're doing today. All right. We're just gonna hang out for a little bit here. I'm gonna finish drinking my tea. And I'm gonna have a look at some analytics stuff on my end here. This will be the first serious title for a stream in a while. It's pretty cool. How long has it been? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 streams. I've not had a serious title until today. We're right at 5 o'clock. My cat's getting fed over there. I don't know if you can hear that. It's a very loud clattering sound. Got him one of those automatic feeders so he'd stop overeating. And now he just thinks that food isn't a thing that he can have anymore. So whenever there's food dispensed in the bowl, he eats all of it immediately. And then he sprints around in a panic because the food's gone. And he can't find more. He knows that's where the food lives, he just doesn't understand how it gets there. I think he imagines in his head that it like teleports or something. But it doesn't. Okay, and then I will be available if you want to. I'll just be available to talk and chat, I suppose. But I do need to pay attention. This is going to be a very serious ranking of the movie after we're done. Okay. I'm also not going to be playing music for this because I want to be able to listen to the movie. What I'm trying to get at is that this is an awful idea for a stream or a video. This is just really stupid. Because I can't show you the video. You're just going to be catching my live analysis of what's going on. And it might be accurate, I don't know. Hopefully. And then maybe later we'll do some games or something. I haven't quite decided. I'm a little bit sleepy, a little bit tired. Not really sleepy, just low energy. Okay. It's 5:02, we're starting. This is the movie Morning Departure. It's begun. My copy of it is now playing. I will be analyzing this live. You get the music up. You might be able to hear a little bit through my headphones. And I hope I got the right movie. We're looking for a 20-something Michael Caine. Because this would have been 1950s, 76 years ago. And he's what, 92? So maybe even younger. Maybe this is teens Michael Caine. I also don't know the production timeline on movies like this. What I'm looking at now is the opening credits. Back when opening credits used to be the standard. And this looks like a, well, I was going to say a painted background, but the foreground's moving. So I can't imagine that they... I don't know how they did this, actually. I can't imagine that they got battleships, like actual footage of battleships just in a harbor. Oh, but they're moving. Oh, no. This is another thing. Oh, hang on. Okay, there's just a little disclaimer saying that a ship was sunk. I know nothing about the British military, so this should be interesting. All right, we've got a man getting out of bed. His wife is still asleep. Separate beds, because this was in the era where you couldn't show men and women sleeping together on TV or film. I think this might be a comedy because he's turned off. They're speaking in the movie. I feel a bit rude trying to speak through a movie because it's like a faux pas. In real life, if I were talking this much, someone would tell me to shut the fuck up. So we can't do that. I think it's interesting that this is very clearly like Depression era because they're sleeping in separate beds, but also they're twin beds. And in the era of clean shaven men, because he's just gotten out of bed and shaved immediately. They're discussing employment and starting a chicken farm. Our main man here is named Peter, it seems, as well. Oh, his wife wants him to retire, and he wants to finish out the work he's doing. I imagine this guy's gonna die. It's gonna be very tragic because he was so close to retirement. Uh oh. Uh oh. Hang on. I've just now realized that some of these sailors are not from England. Some of them are from either Ireland or Scotland, and I can't understand some of what they're saying, unfortunately. It's Ireland. It's definitely Ireland. What? One of the submariners has a frickin' pigeon in his coat. A whole pigeon. Oh, they're going on a submarine, by the way. But they were like eating, and one of them has a pigeon in his coat. Big crossfade. There's a lot of fade out, fade in transitions. They're not big on hard cut. Okay, one of these guys is afraid he's getting cheated on by his girlfriend, Rosie, or his wife. Okay, this guy's name's George. We got George and Peter. Ooh, and she's taking all of his money. This is the plot thickens. One of these guys is trying to retire. One of them is broke, and the other one has got a pigeon, and I can't believe it. This is a cast of characters. Ooh, Rosie doesn't like him. Was that a 1940 gay joke? Wow. They just did a whole bit about one of the sailors not getting married because he's going to the Navy. All right, we've got like the main three guys, and then there's two oh, there's a bunch of guys here. Oh my gosh. There's so many people in this submarine. We got one guy running late. I'm so incredibly curious about the guy with the pigeon. I bet you that guy's gonna be the comic relief through the whole film. Ooh, James? One of the sailors is got his wife pregnant. So he's been, oh, the pigeon's back. The pigeon's back. That was definitely. I can't tell if the pigeon's real or plastic in half of these scenes. The very first one where the pigeon was in the coat, the thing was moving. It was a real pigeon. The guy who had the pigeon, his wife is pregnant. He's taken leave. They introduced Pigeon Man and he's already leaving. You can't take the most interesting character in this whole movie and just tell him, you don't have to be on the submarine. Take your pigeon and leave. I'm a little bit confused about how submarines work in this canon, because they seem to be talking a lot about their plans for like the weekend and stuff, but I imagine they'd be underwater. This might just be me not knowing about the military or submarines or anything. Keeping an eye out for Michael Caine wherever he may find himself in this movie. I don't know what he looks like. Young. The first time I saw the man was in Batman. So clearly I'm too young to be watching this movie. Or to know how submarines work. This is new to me. They had to have rented an actual submarine for this. They couldn't have, like, rotoed these guys out. So I guess they did just pay a ton of money to shoot this movie. I guess they could be pulling the submarine on, like, a barge or something to reduce the cost, because I'm sure fueling and operating a submarine's got to be too expensive for the budget, whatever this was in the 50s. Ooh. Ooh, if you're hearing that, I'm sorry. That extremely bright whistling noise. Okay. James is not the guy going on the submarine. That's why they were talking about weekend plans. He's a side character who's staying on the ship. The ship that's not going under the battleship, you know what I mean. There's two ships. There's one that goes underwater, that's a submarine, and there's a friggin' over the water boat with a bunch of other folks on it. I think this is a miniature. If you're seeing what I see, the listing of the submarine seemed off. No, I think they're going. Everyone's getting below deck on this submarine, so I imagine they're about to take it underwater. If they're stowing the flags and everything. It's a very slow start to the movie. We're 15 minutes and I don't have a sense of, like, an antagonist or, oh, there's a bird. The pigeon! The pigeon's gone. The pigeon's gone. Pigeon Man is still on the submarine. I thought he was on leave. And that was, unless that was the other guy. Is the pigeon going to be the sole survivor of this catastrophe? If there is one? I hope there's not a catastrophe. But if there is, the pigeon might be the sole survivor. Okay, they're diving. The pigeon has made another appearance. Unfortunately, I've got a bit of trouble picking out who's who in the movie. This is a flaw of mine. I have a lot of trouble recognizing faces. And they're all dressed exactly the same because they're in the military. They've all got the same haircut. The microphones are, like, really old, so they're picking up. Hang on. there's a young guy. I was imagining that might have been Michael Caine. It could be. The microphones are picking up like a very specific band of frequencies. Like it's not getting all of the highs or all of the lows. So all these people sound very, very similar. Hmm. They've spotted something. They've spotted something in the water. It's a mine. Oh shit. That pigeon might be the one who survives. It'd be a sad fate for all the men aboard, but at least the pigeon made it out. Ooh. I didn't know there were mines you didn't have to hit to set off in the water. I didn't think that was possible. Oh, they're fucked. Unfortunately, all of those men are dead. The pigeon is the only one. Damn. Welp. Oh, Nightbot got someone. Thanks, Nightbot. Good job. I can't understand these guys at all. Oh my gosh, this is at the bottom. This has got to be a painting. I'm always very interested in seeing how they do the effects in movies. They're alive. They're just at the bottom. They've got no lights. It's dark. Very dark. If Michael Caine's in any one of these dark scenes, I won't be able to see him. Oh, they've got gas lanterns at the bottom of the ocean. That's got to be incredibly safe. Oh no, I got another one. I've noticed that the bots seem to appear in pairs, like the Sith. Thank fuck Higgins is alive. He was the guy with the pigeon, by the way, if you were wondering. Pigeon Man Higgins. I still don't know what happened to Peter. I've seen James. Oh, they can't surface. Uh-oh. Oh, one of the rooms is flooded? No, I don't think so. I think I misheard them. Oh, no, some of the rooms flooded. There's only 12 of them left, out of 65 men. That's crazy. I tried to find a picture of Michael Caine from the 50s. Okay, Snipe is Richard Attenborough. I was wondering where he looked familiar. They've only got a few, or they got a few hours of air. Oh, and they just gotta wait. Higgins is very funny. He's just got a good demeanor about him. I'd love to go drinking with Higgins. I imagine he's dead now, but Or, you know, whatever his actor's name is. Did you just tell him to go smoke on a submarine? And so these are all the guys in the engine room of this sub. So talking about the war. Assuming they mean Great War Round 2. Getting some more tea here. I think it's very appropriate for this movie. Oh, they're playing freaking board games. Ooh, Snipe is having a panic attack. That's not good. He's uncomfortable about the idea of being underwater. Our boy Snipe has a panic disorder, unfortunately. Claustrophobia. Oh, he's being scolded for his panic now. That's not good. That seems undue. If this were a movie made today, I'd imagine that the captain might be the antagonist, but I'm not sure about the 50s sensibility. He's a little bit too harsh. Or maybe he's seen too much. He survived this same scenario in the war. Higgins is back. Now that they've taken off their uniforms, this movie's much easier to watch. Higgins has got a sweater on, the captain's got his uniform. I don't know what this other guy's name is, but he's in a dress shirt, just a shirt in the 50s. Really got some Sandos. That's pretty good. He just went from saying, I don't want to make decisions, to making decisions in like 3 seconds. They don't seem nearly distraught enough about the fact that like 60 people just died in front of them. Snipe is the only one behaving appropriately in this. Like, 40 of your buddies just died, and you're eating Sandos, drinking some water, having a good time. Wars made this guy fucking cruel. They're back on the surface. We might get to see Michael Caine as T-Boy in the movie Morning Departure. I hope. I hope I didn't miss him. I like their uniforms too. Okay, now they're finally deploying the ship to go search for the submarine. Or they've already searched, they're looking for like where it could be. They've determined that it's not still operable. Did they find it? I guess we'll watch the movie and find out. I like this series. I'm getting to cosplay as the asshole in the party who watches the movie and just fucking talks the whole time. I've never been in this position. I'm usually the one who tells everyone to shut up because I'm trying to watch the movie. They're hauling ass. The dive gear to get out from the submarine looks fucking terrifying. Some 50s humor. I can't tell if he's being serious or not. I'm still gullible for the 50s sarcasm. Oh, that's cool. I have no idea if you'd actually be able to hear a ship on the surface. Was this a common enough occurrence that they had to have like a procedure for this? Because one of these guys has been through a sunk submarine before. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got some foreshadowing. He tripped on the ladder. He might not be as capable as we thought he was. They're so fucked. I think I'd also panic in this situation. I could never go on a submarine. I would die. I'd probably be fine, but I'd panic internally so bad it would not. It'd take years off my life. I would have like a serious negative reaction to this whole scenario. This is terrifying. Filling the thing up with water. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're like in a glass tank so they can film it. Because if these cameras got wet, they'd be screwed. This is cool. That guy's fully in a sweater. Oh, it's Higgs. Is that Higgs? Oh, they're all in sweaters. Is sweater the diving equipment of the... No, that's Higgs. He's still down there. Is sweaters the diving equipment of the British Navy? They're opening the hatch to the outside. This is a cool effect. Okay, I thought they said they were going out in groups of 3. I think it's 3 groups of 4 because there's 12 of them left. They didn't close the hatch. Don't they have to close the hatch behind them? Oh, they did not close the hatch. Oh, of course they can't. What the fuck am I? They don't have a pump to pump out that space. Okay, so our first mate here says I don't want to make decisions at all, and now he's made the decision on the first people to go because they're competent, and then the second group to go because they're all married. He's calling balls and strikes. Oh fuck! Do they only have 4 more? Shit. Damn. So only 4 more? I hope they said. Well, actually, I don't know if this is tough. I don't know if I'd save Higgs because why is everyone so pissy with Snipe? Damn. It might take forever. They might die. Does your CO2 reclaimer or so they said Higgins is staying. Clearly the captain's staying. I'm sure the first is staying. So if you aren't Higgins the captain of the first, you're probably leaving. I imagine for story reasons they're gonna keep Snipe back to face his fears. Oh, they're leaving it up to random chance? Higgins is staying. Snipe is definitely not getting out first. He's not going out right now. He's staying behind. Oh, my expectations might be subverted. Oh, but Snipe's got the. Oh my gosh, this is actually a great scene. This is an excellent scene. The whole conceit here of the randomness is fantastic. I knew it. No fucking way was Snipe getting up there. Now he's being kind of a little baby. He knocked him out with one. He knocked him out with one punch. That was there's not even like a sound effect. They didn't do any Foley on like let's get this punch to sound good. It's completely silent and he's fucking out. No. He's having marks go up anyway. Every abide by the random chance. Why are they giving any food to the people who are leaving? Save your food. They gotta survive down there. They're gonna get to go on another ship and go eat. And this is something I don't know about. Mmm. Snipes being heroic. He's changed. He's changed in a single scene. Kind of a quick turnaround on the whole Snipe changing his tune on the leaving thing. Not one to stick around and die. The what could be a week of trying to survive before a slow, painful death. We still got 40 minutes left of the movie. There's got to be something else down here, right? I mean, surely they're not going to get iron lunged or something, but imagine if there was a blood monster down here. That'd be a fucking crazy turn. The morale's good. Clearly not. When your boys got knocked out cold with one punch, he was freaking the hell out. He tried to drown a bunch of men just to save his own ass, and now he's changed completely. He's a new man in 5 seconds. Probably the brain damage. And now they're alone. Higgs, the first, the captain, Snipe, Dream Team. One guy who's good at plumbing, one guy who's good at making decisions, the captain who's only useful for yelling at folks and ordering people around, and a coward, which is what you want a submarine. Higgs is fucking riling Snipe up now. They should have kept the pigeon. They could have ate it. One survived this situation before and malaria. This guy's a badass. And he can make decisions? Oh, he's fucking passed out. Never mind me. I'm quick to judge character and quickly wrong as well. That's what he needs, fucking brandy. This is very, very 50s Britain. What'll fix some brandy? Perhaps. That'll fix some booze. It did fix him. He's chill. They're all boozing. They're boozing immediately. Guys, these are needed calories. These have the 90 calories an ounce. It's like 90 calories a shot. So it's like an ounce and a half, 2 ounces, depending on your vibe, right? I guess depending on the proof as well. Those are needed calories. What do you mean the pub's closed? I guess they don't want to get dehydrated though. Drink too much, you'll get like a headache, you'll get... Plus they need to be awares in case something happens. Okay, they're calling a week on getting the guys out of the ocean. Morale is good. One guy suffering from long malaria. One guy with a panic disorder. A delusional captain. And Higgs, who befriended a pigeon and then let the pigeon go before they needed to eat the pigeon to survive. Oh, they're in a tin of something. I fucking love Higgs, dude. Higgs is the best character in this movie. Unfortunately, I've not seen Michael Caine yet. I probably missed him. He's called T-Boy in the well, according to Michael Caine, that's who he played in the movie. They've got... You guys need to be spreading these calories out. If you eat all the calories at the start of the week, you're going to be freaking delirious by the end. Nobby Clark was the original Pigeon Man. Gifted to Higgs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the captain's getting sharp with him for saying blimey too much. I don't know what's wrong with that. I think that's appropriate. It's probably Britain's fascination with nobility. Is blimey like a lower class term? Are you not meant to use that? Higgs also seemed very fascinated by the idea of eating in the wardroom. So maybe he's not like allowed near authority. Because of a nobility thing? Perhaps maybe he's lower class on the outside. Peter's the first. Oh, okay, I see. I know his name now. They gotta call these guys by their name more often. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's the captain. I can't tell these two people apart. They look like the same human being. They're extremely similar. Okay, no, I was wrong. The first is not Peter. The captain is Peter. Peter. The horse is here. Oh, they've got divers going down. Okay, they've got a diver going down to get an air pipe. So the fellows can breathe for a week. I still want to point out 40 men died. That's like too many. That's more than 30, more than 35 even. They don't seem upset. Is Snipe the guy whose wife is like not super faithful to him? Snipe is the guy with the wife that spent too much money, bit unfaithful. Did Snipe get a job on the submarine just to pay for his wife's like spending habit? That's kind of like really messed up. Oh, they're doing Morse code through the ship. That's really cool. I didn't think about that. That's a great way to communicate through the hull of a ship. Okay, they're fitting the pipe. I like this diving footage. It's pretty cool. The spike being driven through the side of the ship is like kind of terrifying. Well, this captain is of fleeting morals. He says no blimey. He says no blimey on the ship, and now he's changed course to being full blimey on the ship with the cards in the wardroom. This is ridiculous. Oh, uh-oh. First is going down. He's having another event. Is that fucking Michael Caine? I think I just saw Michael Caine. He delivered tea. That was a tea boy. He delivered tea. Black Beret, Michael Caine. Yes. Spotted. Fucking spotted. About the right age, about the right build. Face shape seemed good. Here we are. We've done it. Michael Caine did it in the 50s, but I feel fulfilled having found Michael Caine in this movie. Ooh, the dragging the wires over the hole is killing me. Sounds awful. Uh-oh. They're all having trouble thinking. I'm guessing the air's not really getting through. To the Arctic? Why would Snipe go to the Arctic? Are they raising the cell already? We have 15 feet a day. It's not like they're... It's not like they're gonna be up in a friggin' day. Oh, if the weather gets bad, they have to stop pulling the sub out? I guess if the waves get too bad. Well, I guess we'll see if the first makes it through. He's freaking on death's door. Second wave malaria. Or whatever he's going through. All Snipe needed was a job. They let him alone. He couldn't manage himself, but now he can foist his worries onto someone else. It's common enough. Now we just need a revival movie. We'll use necromantic powers to bring these guys back from the grave, and we'll get round 2 with the submarine, where the first is the captain. I don't know his actual name, and then Snipe can be the first for this new submarine, and they'll crash in the Arctic Circle. It'll be a great revival of this movie franchise that they didn't realize was a franchise at the start. We're gonna MCU the Morning Departure movie. Oh my gosh, she's lost 1,000 pounds? Yeah, with this experience. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there's some action. They've got chlorine. Oh my gosh, they've had the first next to a chlorine gas leak for 3 days? What the fuck? This guy's dead as nails, unfortunately. Not even doornails, just regular ass nails. Rusty Benel nails. This guy's, yeah. Yeah, he's boned. Late malaria symptoms on with chlorine gas on top of it? Nah, dead. Dunzo. He's not fucking. Oh no, he is dead. Damn it. The fuck. Well, this is tragic. I didn't even know his name. That's such a bummer. That's fucking a crazy bummer. I'm so bummed. I mean, no way were we getting out of the movie if that was someone dying, of course, but like, that's sad. That's depressing. Granted, 40 other guys did die, unfortunately. No. What do you mean they've got to stop? Oh, they're so fucked. Yep. Damn. Lad got done in by fucking chlorine. That's fucked up. I was really attached to that character. I didn't even know his name. I wanted to see him go on to become a captain himself. Yeah, and the first mate wouldn't have died. This is clearly bad. Higgs is an optimist to a fault. The captain's retiring. Snipe is giving a fucking heartfelt story about his wife. Heartfelt story about his wife. He's so dead. He's dead. The subs listen. If they go down again, they're screwed. Oh, they're fucked, man. Several days. Nah, they're dead. I have to unattach myself from the characters now. They're all gonna die. Unfortunate. At least we got to see Michael Caine in the movie. There's not enough time in the movie to save them. They're fucked. Nah. 1,000 pounds making you a rich man is very funny. That did not age. That did not age well at all. Nope. Inflation hit us hard, didn't it, Higgs? Oh, yeah. They're fucked. The wires are getting pulled off the ship. They're so screwed. Mark said has some serious guilt about not staying behind. Snipe went out and Mark stayed behind? What are you gonna fucking do? Yep. Yep, they're dead. Ships are leaving. Wires are cut. Yep. Damn. Damn. Mm. This is horribly sad now. This took a turn. I was so confident in their survival. Oh, they're praying now? Jeez, this is brutally sad. Damn. That's wow. That's an ending. I was so prepared for them to live. Richard Attenborough, Snipe. That was a really good performance. Okay. That is the end of the movie. I am going to give you my honest and fair review of the movie. Morning Departure. Let me open up Illustrator. Let me open up Illustrator. Adobe Illustrator. I'm gonna give you a rating. But first, let me just talk about the movie in general. I think that was fantastic. I'm not much of a film buff, specifically not much of a film buff when it comes to old movies. Anything in black and white is typically out of something I'd watch, but that was pretty incredible. I like that a lot. Everyone gave a great performance. The writing was solid. I have one critique, actually, of the whole movie. I think I've only got one critique, which is this broken out or is this an image? Sorry, I need to look at something. Okay, that's a full image. Annoyingly. Oh, but I can do... Right, I can do this. Let me copy this. I need a new... Sorry, I'm loading something else up. Web. Probably web large. If I had to guess. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Everyone gave a great performance. The movie was really well shot. I didn't notice anything like bizarre with the actual filmmaking. The one critique I have, the only critique I have of the whole movie, is the writing around Snipe. Like, he changes his character too fast. He goes from being very cowardly to this kind of heroic savior character a bit too soon. Let me get some jams on. I think they could have fixed that one issue if they had put the scene with Higgs talking to Snipe about his wife before Snipe makes the decision to have Marks go ahead of him out of the sub. If they'd done that, I think it would have been perfect. But that one criticism, I'm going to give you my 100% fair rating of the movie as a whole. Here in a second. How do I edit the fill on a rectangle in frickin' Adobe? Please hold, everyone. There we go. I need the layers. This rectangle should go there. Go there. Okay. Why is it transparent? Why is there a line there? You know what? I don't care. I think we're fine. Okay. Here we go. Let's take that text away. As a movie, as a film that I would watch, I was thoroughly entertained by the end of the movie. The opening was a bit slow. I think this is a solid A movie for me, and that's not common these days. I'm fine giving things like a C for most movies. I did not expect to like that as much as I did. I'm not a big war film guy. Where's my live split at? I need to get that out of here. Yeah, I'm not big on war movies. I'm not big on old movies, but that was, I think, one of the best old films I've seen. Which is surprising, because I've literally never heard of it before today. Ranking morning departure. Okay, let me get my Illustrator open. This one. Illustrator. That's a little bit too much. Hang on. So grab a different window. Alright. Here we are. Let me actually just make these panels a bit smaller if I can. So as a film, I'm gonna rank it an A out of this scale that I've got here. But that's not what we're ranking, unfortunately. Departure 1950. We are ranking the movies by Michael Caine's appearance in the film, and unfortunately Michael Caine was in this film for all of 3 seconds. He was there and then he was fucking gone. Just gone. What shot do I want to use as a little card here? I guess let's take this one. Copy, paste, and then I will just crop this out. Oh, undo. How do I crop in? Whoa. Now, what is the... It's not control to crop, right? No. How the fuck do you crop in here? It's like my first day on Earth, I guess, because I don't know how Illustrator works in the slightest. I know how Photoshop works. Hang on. I need to Google how to freaking crop something. The crop image tool. Select image. Crop image? Is that in here? Oh, I'm fucking just stupid as shit. Go over to cut out the Lionsgate article a little bit. Sorry, Lionsgate. Can't be fucked. Actually, let's just grab this. Fantastic. Brilliant. Brilliant, to use the parlance of the time. Oh, and then I think the captain was a little bit poorly written as well, if I can give another criticism. So I'd give the movie itself an A. I'd give the movie itself an A. I think the movie is very good. I think if you've not watched the movie, you should go watch it. Morning Departure, 1950. You can find the film online. You can also purchase it for a cool 20 bucks if you have a DVD player. But in terms of Michael Caine's appearance in the film, I have to give it an F because he doesn't speak. He's in the movie for 3 seconds. He delivered the tea fine. All right, he delivered the tea just fine. But you don't really see him. You don't really know it's Michael Caine. So, unfortunately, it is the first to fall to F. I imagine the next movie we watch, which let me announce that actually, if I can. And I think the next movie we watch I can show on stream because it's in Internet Archive. The next movie we're going to watch is called Sailor Beware. I think it has a different name either in Britain or in America. Both of these films have 2 different names. The American name of the movie Morning Departure is like Submarine Catastrophe or something fucking stupid. Because they're trying to zhuzh it up for an American audience, but honestly, the Morning Departure is a way cooler title. It's gonna be a comedy, another sailor film. He has a small uncredited role as a sailor, so that'll be fun. But yeah, there should be a comedy. I'm assuming it'll be a little bit less serious. Hopefully a little bit less serious. That was depressing as shit. Hopefully not super inappropriate, given that it was the 50s. Fingers crossed. I have no clue. 77 minutes, so that's what? Just over an hour. So a little bit, not as long. This should be cool. I'm excited. I don't know when that'll happen. My guess is probably Wednesday or Thursday this week. I'll have to look at my calendar. I'll put a post out about it. But yeah, this was fun. I had a great time watching that movie, because watching movies is fun, and we should make a thing of this. My plan is to watch every Michael Caine movie, ever. Every Michael Caine movie. So we've got hundreds of films to go over. Like, I think it's like 150, 160, something like that. But these first ones that are in the 50s, I think will be the most interesting, actually, out of all of them, because once you start getting to the later stuff, we get into movies that people know that they've seen, so you'll come into these movies with expectations. But here at the very first ones, where he's like uncredited, small roles, like background extra stuff, we just get to watch other movies. We just get to watch cool old movies. I'm very excited. And then later on, we get to watch a bunch of Christopher Nolan movies, which will be fun. And then there's going to be a bunch of stuff in the middle that I'm not sure about. Because that's when we start getting into, like, some stuff that could be a little bit strange. But I am excited for all of it. And then obviously we're going to hit a point where the movies are not old enough. I can't, like, show them, obviously. Like, we can watch the next one because it's on Internet Archive. You can just go find that movie. This movie, Morning Departure, you can find, but I did not find it in a place where I was comfortable sharing it. So, but we also get to watch Jaws: The Revenge, which is a movie that exists that they made. It's a Monty Python. We have to get to watch the Batman movies, which is going to be fucking awesome. And then his final latest film, The Great Escaper, which I've never seen. But it should be cool. He's got a bunch of TV appearances as well. Maybe if this does really well, I will find his television experiences and we'll watch just the episodes he's in. Credited as Michael Scott in The Adventures of Sir Lancelot in 56. Did his name change? Did he change his name for some reason? I have no clue. Alright, that is my time for today. I'm gonna go do other stuff. Thanks everyone for hanging out. This was a blast.